Today we'll move through a Vinyasa flow. So let's start in child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, hips back to the heels. And just taking a few moments to connect to our breath. Let the hips grow heavy. Let the heart melt toward the earth. And just start to notice how you feel today and what your body is telling you. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Firming the hands to the mat, let's start to shift the weight forward, finding your hands and knees position. Moving through a little cat-cow. On the inhale, we'll arch the back, gazing up. And on the exhale, we'll round the spine, pulling that tailbone under. Just moving and flowing under your cycles of breath. Now, if there's any other ways that the body's asking to move, feel free to play. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we'll be here for about 2 more cycles. Big breath in. And big breath out. Coming back to your neutral spine, let's make our way to downward facing dog. As you arrive here, feel free to walk it out or wiggle it out. Maybe you bend one knee, straightening the other leg, alternating from side to side. Maybe you rock the hips side to side or push back and forth from plank. Whatever you're doing, just find a bit of comfort and a bit of space through the back body. As you find your stillness, we'll take an inhale, reaching that right leg up and back. With the exhale, right foot steps between the hands, left knee taps down. Inner thighs pull together as we sweep those arms tall, and then lifting the sternum high towards the sky, finding a back bend. Biceps frame the ears, glutes are tight. Take a cycle in. And then exhale, find a twist, drawing that left elbow to the right knee, press the palms together and gaze over the right shoulder. Option to spread your wings. Final cycle in. Exhale to unwind. 2 hands come down to earth. Pick up the left knee, step back to your plank. From here, tap your knees down. Think of shifting the crown forward and then lower all the way down to the belly. As you arrive, you'll lift the chest. Then you'll roll back to downward facing dog. On the inhale, left leg sweeps up and back. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands, right knee taps down. Once again, square the hips as you reach those arms tall, finding that low crescent lunge. Sternum lifts high to the sky. Biceps frame the ears. Squeeze those glutes to keep the spine safe. Take a cycle in. And then exhale, find your twist. Right elbow locking to left knee. Press the palms together and gaze over that left shoulder. Option to spread your wings. Final cycle. Exhale to release. 2 hands down to the earth. Pick up the right knee, step back to plank. Tapping those knees down, start to lower all the way down to our bellies. So hips, nose, and chest come down at the same time. When you arrive, lift that chest up, squeeze the glutes. With the exhale, roll over, find that downward facing dog. Now you're welcome to move through that variation of Vinyasa at any time or even throughout the whole class. Gazing to your fingers, Take a big step up to Uttanasana, forward fold at the top of your mat. Give that head a little shake. Maybe reaching for opposite elbows, just swaying side to side, finding a little release through the spine here. On the inhale, we'll grow tall, reach tall. Once again, finding a back bend, glute squeeze, lift that sternum up. Exhale, folding forward, hands toward earth, round that spine. Inhale, half lift, hands to thighs. Think about creating a flat back, shoulders and hips in line. And then exhale, fold, hands to earth. 10 fingers, step the right foot back, and then rise up to a nice high crescent lunge. Inhale at the top. Exhale, let it go. 2 hands come down, step back to that plank. This time, keep the knees lifted, lower all the way down to your belly. When you arrive, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, roll back. Downward facing dog. Gazing to those fingers. Take a big step up to the top of the mat, find that forward fold. Inhale, grow tall, reach tall. Squeeze the glutes and lift the sternum to the sky. Find that back bend. Exhale, fold forward, let it go, round that spine. Inhale, half lift, hands to thighs, shoulders and hips in line. Exhale, fold, hands come down to earth. This time, let's step that right foot back. Rising up, find that nice high lunge. Take a breath in at the top. Exhale, hands down to earth, step back to that plank. Once again, lowering down in one long line, hips, chest, and nose come down at the same time, and then we lift up. Tucking the toes, rolling back, finding downward facing dog. You're always welcome to move through that variation of Vinyasa whenever you need. Gaze at those fingers. Take a big step up, Uttanasana, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, grow tall, reach tall, find that back bend, glutes engaged, sternum lifts high. This time, exhale, sit down, hands to heart center, bend those knees. 2 breaths. Heart shines forward, crown is tall. Next, exhale, fold forward, 2 hands down. Step the left foot back, rise up into that lunge position. Hips are nice and square. Palms are together. When you're ready, reach those fingers to the right, opening that left side body. Breath in. Exhale, hands come all the way down to the earth. Step back for your plank. This time, lowering down, pause halfway. Untuck the toes, drop the hips, lift the chest, find that back bend. Roll all the way back, downward facing dog. Gazing to those fingers. Step up, Uttanasana, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhaling, growing tall, reaching tall. Exhale, sit down, hands come to heart center, sink to that chair. Long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Heart shines forward. Start to feel the fire through those quads. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Tenting the fingers, right foot steps back. We rise to that lunge. Palms are together, biceps frame the ears. Using your next exhale, reaching those fingers to the left, finding that beautiful stretch to that right side body. Breath in. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Step back for that plank. Vinyasa. Lower down halfway. Little pause. Untuck the toes. Drop the hips as you lift the chest. Roll back. Downward facing dog. Gazing to those fingers. Hop or step up to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reach tall, grow tall. Exhale, sit down to chair. Take a breath here. Exhale, find a twist, left elbow, right knee. Press the palms together. Think about pushing that left knee down and back. Inhale. Exhale, unwind, fold forward. From here, left leg steps back, rise it up, find that lunge. When you get to the top, reach those fingers to the right, big open stretch through that left side body. Take a breath in. Exhale, rise up, tap your left heel down, straighten that right leg, and then fold, drawing the nose toward the knee. Now I'm trying to think about pulling my left hip up and forward. Beautiful. Cycle in. And with that exhale, bend back to the right knee, using it to transition back to your plank, moving through Vinyasa. So lots of vinyasas through this class. That's why you can choose any one of those variations that works best for you today. Remember, it's about meeting yourself where you are. Gaze to those fingers, hop, step, or jump. Uttanasana, forward fold, the top of the mat. Inhale, grow tall, reach tall. Exhale, sit down. Breath in. Exhale, find your twist, right elbow, left knee. Now sit a little lower. Think about pushing that right hip or pulling that right hip back, pressing those palms together. Inhale. Exhale to fold. So those fingers come to the earth. The right foot steps back this time, rising to your lunge. Big breath in. And then exhale, fingers sweep to the left. Breath in at the top. Exhale, rise. Drop the left heel or drop the right heel and straighten up that left leg, folding forward once again for that pyramid pose. Now I'm pulling that right hip forward, helping to square my hips to the top of the mat, rounding that nose toward the knee. Breath in. All right, exhale, bend back to the left knee, 2 hands to the earth, step back to plank. Let's move through that vinyasa. Any variation that serves you. Gazing to those fingers. Hop, step, or jump. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, grow tall, reach tall. Exhale, sit down, find that chair. Left elbow locks the right knee. Press the palms together, gaze over the right shoulder. Think about pulling that left hip back and down. Breath in. Breath out. Different transition this time. Pick up that left foot and then step your way back to a twisted lunge. Hips squared forward, press those palms together, take a cycle in. And with that exhale, unwind, drop your left heel, straighten out the right leg, find that pyramid once again. Round the nose toward the knee. Take a breath in. All right, with that exhale, lift the left heel, start to shift the weight to the right leg. Crawling my hands forward just enough so I can pick up my left leg off the mat. Balancing. Beautiful. Breath in. Exhale, step that left foot to the back of the mat. 2 hands come down, step back to plank. Move through that vinyasa. Hop, step, or jump. Finding your forward fold, the top of your mat. Inhale, grow tall, reach tall. Exhale, sit down, find your chair. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Right elbow, left knee. Gaze over the left shoulder. Take another cycle. Get ready to step back. Right foot comes to the back of the mat. Find that lunge position. Keep those hips square. Glutes are tight. Take a breath. Exhale, unwind. Right heel drops, left leg straightens, fold forward. Pyramid pose. Hips squared forward, feel the stretch of the hamstring. Cycle in. Exhale, start to shift forward once again. We're finding L stand. Crawl the hands forward, wrists and shoulders are in line, and then pick up that right leg. Hold to breathe. Next exhale, step that right foot to the back of the mat, step back to plank, and move through your vinyasa. Gazing at your fingers. Hop, step, or jump, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, grow tall, reach tall. Exhale, sink down to your chair, find that twist. Left elbow, right knee. Press the palms together, gaze over that right shoulder, take a breath in. Exhale, step that left foot back, find the lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, unwind, left heel taps down, right leg straight. Have that beautiful hamstring stretch. All right, from here, crawl the weight forward, L stand once again. Wrist and shoulders in line, left leg lifts. Now make sure those hips are both squared towards the mat, and then maybe you're floating the hands up off the mat, finding Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Breath in. Exhale, stand to rise. Drive that left knee and then stack the left shin to the right. Option to stay here. Option to bend that right knee, sitting down, figure 4 chair. Breath in. Exhale, fold forward. 2 hands come down. Untangle that left leg, step it to the back of the mat. Right foot follows for plank, and then move through your vinyasa. Gazing at the fingers. Hop, step, or jump. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, grow tall, reach tall. Exhale, sit down, find that twist. Right elbow, left knee. Press those palms together, gaze over the shoulder. Breath in. Exhale, step to that lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, unwind, right heel down, left leg straight. Feel that stretch to the hamstring. Beautiful. Let's shift it forward. Find L stand, crawl the hands forward. Float that right foot up off the mat. Hips nice and square, core is strong. Slowly and steadily, float the hands off the mat. Virabhadrasana 3 or Warrior 3. Nice active hamstring stretch here. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, rise it up. Drive that right knee, balancing on one foot. Shin stacks to quad. Sit down. Beautiful. Few cycles of breath. You have this here. We're almost through. Last cycle in. Exhale, fold 2 hands down. Untangle that right leg. Step it to the back of the mat. Find your plank. Flow through. When you've completed, let the knees come down, rock the hips back to the heels. Just take a second, breathe it out. Notice what you feel here. And send a little gratitude to your body. You are strong. You are resilient, and you prioritize yourself. You are welcome to stay here as long as you like. Otherwise, I'll see you for our next session.